inside presence with Giannis and Bam
All right,
teaming
could
up.
Giannis help the Heat land LeBron in free agency, y'all? NBA Today here, y'all. We reacting to it. See,
Pat Riley
his
himself.
press conference, first press conference
said,
for Giannis,
quote,
his introduction.
"We landed the plane,
Introduced the Heat, then introduced Giannis in Miami today.
Another one
Saw
to
clips
land, Brian. That is what
he was
Pat
in the
Riley
arena,
just said. How do you interpret
in
that?
the locker room, looking at his jersey,
There's
etc.
only one way.
The shit's real, man. And he just switched numbers to number 7.
The number 6 Miami Heat, which will be someday retired LeBron James, put alongside number 7 that Giannis Antetokounmpo will be wearing. And the thing that we were really trying to hear from LeBron today, maybe we'll still hear
he
it
knows
from
everything
him,
that's
is what
going
he is
around in the NBA
in wanting to play for his next team. There's a lot of guessing, a lot of speculation. But one of the things is what is his fit going to be? How does he want to play? If you look at Cleveland, for example, the team that the Cavs currently have is reminiscent of the Lakers team he's leading.
And LeBron was supposed to be making his decision today with Halliburton in attendance.
James Harden
at the little Fanatics Fest, I think, Fanatics Fest. But he didn't make his decision. Halliburton was trying to get him to do that, but he wasn't going, man. He wasn't going. We still gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Hopefully by the end of this week. It's tomorrow's Friday, LeBron. Like, you supposed to be making your decision this week. We need to hear that shit up, man. But he did mention the Warriors, Philly, and then he mentioned the Heat.
I can't guess where,
so the Warriors are still in the mix. He didn't mention the Cavs though, but I would like to see him go back home.
Even the teams that are recruiting LeBron, the team they see that is the basketball fit is Miami, and you've got Giannis who badly.
I think in this clip they're gonna show some
clips
of his press conference.
Giannis say something along those lines.
Perk definitely got something to say right now.
Option for LeBron James.
Well, we don't have to wait any longer to hear Perk from Giannis. I'm just going to pause you right there. We're going to pick this conversation back up, but Giannis Antetokounmpo is at the mic. Let's take a listen together.
Okay, here we go. Some clips.
I think from the first battle we had, and from the first years I played in the NBA, I always had huge respect for the Miami Heat organization, and around the league, we as players we speak, we talk.
I knew Giannis was going to the Heat, but I had a video like 4 months ago.
Work hard, guys
I go back, man. I had him going to the Heat,
and guys like are very selfless.
And I knew LeBron was going to lead the Lakers in free agency, man. I said that too in that video.
You know what made them so unique. In my career with the Bucks, we tried to kind of recreate that. We tried to create a culture that we come in here, we do our job. It doesn't matter who shines. All that matters is winning, and everybody leaves their kids behind, their wives behind, their husband behind, you know, the people that they love behind for the common goal, which is to win. We spend more time with our teammate and the staff than with our own family, right? So if we are going to do that, we gotta have the same mindset that at the end of this road, we might have a chance to win the championship. And I saw that Miami, when I started playing basketball, I think the big three was around 2010, 11, 12, 13. I think those are the years. Prior to that, I'm not gonna lie, I never watched the NBA basketball, so I didn't know much. But I kind of grew up under that era. So I know the expectation that this team has. I love pressure. Coach Spo talked about pressure.
Coach Spo is gonna teach him good.
I think I thrive pressure. I think I need pressure at this time of my career. I think in order for me to go to the next level, I got to get out of my comfort zone, and I feel like Miami was a place for me to be. We are very like-minded as a team, and me, and it was a no-brainer. I wanted to be here. I'm excited to be here, and I want to get to work.
All right, so that is Giannis who is speaking now, and I promise
Coach
that
Spo
if he
is
says
definitely
anything
gonna bring
directly
the best
about
out of
he said
Giannis,
that he
man.
grew up under that big three, watching
I'm
the
excited,
big
man. I
three.
gotta
If he
watch
says anything about
a
forming
lot of
the
Heat
new
games
big
this
three with
season,
LeBron
man.
James, our
To see
producers
how
are
Giannis
working hard
turns
to
out.
bring you those comments. But
And
Perk,
if
what do
LeBron
you take away?
joins,
We were chatting about this
oh
before.
my, man, that would be a nice lineup, man.
So as we're trying to put this whole puzzle,
come on, LeBron, make that decision. Join Giannis.
About, basically landing the other plane, which probably he was referring to LeBron James.
Big Perk, man. What he off of, man? He be saying some BS sometimes.
He wants happiness, and he wants to be able to golf, but also wants to be able to compete. And you're moving from LA where it's nothing but sunshine and beautiful weather, you probably want to go to another place with sunshine and beautiful weather. And then I got to thinking again, you want somebody to be able to carry the weight that's going to be powerful enough to get you through an 82-game season, just to get you to the postseason where you don't have to do a lot of heavy lifting. That is Giannis and Bam. Now, on the flip side of it, this is what I wanted to ask Wendy and I wanted to ask Mark.
Giannis and Bam.
Does Miami have more to offer dollar-wise than the vet minimum to attract LeBron James to Miami?
No.
They do not.
Damn.
But
So
no
it's set
state
at the vet
taxes.
minimum.
It's all they got. And it's all they're going to have.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
And I will say something else, too, because I see some people making this mistake. For the Lakers to do all of their signings last week, they had to renounce LeBron James's rights. So one of the things that existed out there, not just for the Heat, but for anybody, was the idea that you could make a trade with LeBron using a sign and trade. That's no longer possible. LeBron is an unattached free agent now. The Lakers don't even have his rights anymore. So it's $4 million. That's what they have to offer. The Heat are not going to be able to make other moves to create any other space. They got $4 million.
And that is what it's going to be for most teams. I do, though, I'm cognizant of the fact that right now, right underneath this bottom line, it says the Heat officially introduced Giannis today. We're seeing this, which is still a strange thing to square after 13 years with the Milwaukee Bucks. So yes, there are tentacles of LeBron James and whether or not that's going to be something that we're talking about here. But today, this is Giannis and Bam in Miami. Is that enough, Mark?
No. I do think these Nigerian Giants, though, are going to be hell on the boards. You're going to get one shot. With them two guys, you're going to get one shot. The problem is who's going to shoot, right?
Facts, bro. Giannis got to develop a shot and consistent with that bitch, too.
Hero, they're gone. That's 40 points a game.
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So who's feeling that?
So they're going to be relying on Bam to continue to try to become a little bit more of a stretch.
Shoot 83 again.
Right, and then maybe a Mitchell,
Larson
right?
was interesting last season. But, I think if they get LeBron James, right, it reminds me of Perk's situation. When 2007, they had a young guy named Rondo that nobody had a lot of faith in. Respectfully, they had a young center named Kendrick Perkins that needed to prove who he was, right? But you had their big three. And those big three groomed those two young players into something special. And if LeBron comes there, I think their big three is going to have to do that with whoever fills those other two spots.
Right, and for Giannis' health was
Malika,
such a big part.
Go
ahead, Brian, yeah.
Number one, I think it's interesting that LeBron spoke today about playing multiple years. We have no idea whether his health will allow him to play multiple years. But if you're going to make a multi-year
spoke about playing multiple years. I didn't even see the full conference on that.
Especially next year would potentially be really built out. The second thing
is,
be
42 years of age, y'all.
Who made over 200
You think LeBron could play another 3 years?
That is a shooter.
3 or 4 years?
And basically,
no,
Spears,
bro.
I agree with you.
I don't know,
This team is not a finished
Is
product.
his body gonna let it?
You'd be basically wagering
been in
on
the gym,
Pat Riley
bro.
and Andy Ellisberg to build the team out and figure out how to do that over the next couple transaction cycles. There are worse bets to make in the NBA.
Yeah, well, another bet to make in the NBA or another thing to eye is LeBron James in his second year with the team. What does he tend to do in his second year when he goes to a franchise? When you look at history, that is when he tends to win. All right, Giannis.
All right, yeah.
Giannis.
Big round of applause for our host, LeBron James.
Fanatics Fest, NYC, y'all. LeBron X Halliburton.
New York City. I know you guys are super excited. The Knicks
Get all the phones out, y'all. They ready for his decision, man. They ready.
I know Tyrese is even more excited that the Knicks brought it home. Oh no. That's all? No. Good for them. I'm happy for them. It's good for them.
Yo, before we start, I gotta ask you, bro, like, what are you going on, was this year 76?
No, year 70.
This nigga said year 76.
Okay. You, Elon? How old are you, Elon? Elon's 11. Where you from? He from New York, Queens. Okay. Let me hear your question, Elon. Make some noise for that question right there. First of all, that was a hell of a question. And some of the media people in here probably should learn from me, young fella. Y'all heard this question, right? So how do I feel about free agency? Obviously, it's a big decision. This is the third time in my career that I've been a free agent. I think 3, yeah. So it's a big decision for not only myself, but for my family as well, and just for the last part of my career and where I want to spend the last few years, or the last year, or the last 2 years of, my NBA career. So wherever I go, Elon, I will make my staple on just, I'm a natural born leader. I'm gonna try to fit into whatever team I'm going into, but also, give them all the tools and give them all the knowledge that I've been able to, grasp over the last 23 years. I know the game. I know the ins and outs about the game of basketball. Oh, I appreciate it, man. You far too kind, man. You awesome. And wherever I land, I hope that you support me and I can continue to inspire you. All right, I appreciate it. I don't know, man. I think it's just like my availability throughout my career. For sure. I think, obviously I've had some injuries, like everybody, throughout the course of their career. But if you look as far as my full body of work, I've been pretty much available to my teams that I've played for in my 23 years, to my teammates. And I think as a leader, it's hard to be able to lead a group of men out there if you're not available to them on a consistent basis. So I feel like that sometimes get overlooked and not as appreciated as much. It's not like I'm looking for validation, but I'm just answering the question. But yeah.
Look at this shit, y'all. Adam Silver wants LeBron to make a free agent decision soon because the NBA needs to make the schedule. Teams and media companies are getting antsy. LeBron, make that fucking decision, man. Look at that. LeBron claims he could average 10 points per game in the NBA until age 65. What the fuck? Draymond Green offers LeBron his number 23 jersey to join the Warriors. I saw that. If LeBron joins the Warriors, likely 23 plus, or not, 2 plus 3 is 5. Draymond Green tweeted that. So that's the number he will switch to, number 5, if LeBron joins the Warriors. Right here we have ESPN saying LeBron James didn't reveal his next team, but indicates the wait for his decision might not be too much longer. Where did I hear? I heard Warriors, I heard Philly, Miami. This guy just told me to come to the Yankees. He didn't say nothing about the Cavs, y'all. So these are 3 options right here for him. Warriors, Philly, and Miami. He ain't going back home. Legion Hoops, Donovan Mitchell pitched to LeBron James. I mean, it's home. We done it once. Let's do it again. Simple as that. Straight like that. I won't hold you guys up too much longer, please, LeBron. We need it. We need that decision, man. We need it. Let me look at this shit right here. LeBron says he can average 10 points per game in the NBA until he's 65 years old, bro. It's got to be a joke. He was joking, man. I don't get foul calls for me anymore, so I would say 3 layups, 4 free throws. But they don't call fouls for me, so if I get 2 to 3 layups a half, that's 12 points right there. So he said that at the Fanatics Fest. And right here, Draymond Green offers LeBron his 23 jersey to join the Warriors. I think this indicates LeBron might be going to the Warriors. Right here, what I said, it said somebody asked what number you swapping to if LeBron takes 23. He said 2 plus 3 equals 5. So Draymond will be switching to number 5 if LeBron goes to the Warriors. The Warriors forward makes suggestion on the threads. AIM free agent buzz. LeBron enters his 24th NBA season as an unrestricted free agent and telling the Lakers he plans to play elsewhere. Green has been aggressively recruiting James, including a recent golf outing. We saw that. while declining his $27.7 million option to create cap space for a potential Curry James pairing. Fans praised his team first move. Thoughts? Betting odds favor Philly or Cleveland over Golden State. Oh my. Y'all. If LeBron joins the Warriors, y'all, will y'all be hating LeBron for joining the Warriors like I did KD in the summer when he joined the Warriors and won those 2 championships? You know, I don't know, y'all. Will y'all be would there be bashing LeBron if he joins Steph Curry? What else? That's about it. What else we got that I need to look at? Bruh, I'm not signing up for premium. This is Giannis in his jersey reveal. Them threads looking good, Giannis. They're looking good. Pat Riley on Bam Adebayo. I don't want to get knocked out. Damn, he said that.
And I don't want to get knocked out. You know, Bam was one of those guys who came in here too.
That shit is crazy.